Hi, this is Brett from SRmoto, and I wanted to do a quick video review and demonstration of the Denali DM TriOptic LED lights for the Yamaha Tenere 700. What we've got here, this is our 2021 Tenere 700 project bike, and we recently installed a set of these Denali LED lights on it, so I thought it'd be a good time to do a quick video. Talk about the lights a little bit, give you a quick demonstration, show you what they look like on the bike. What I'll do is I'll put links in the video description down below to our website so you can get more details on these lights. I'll also link you over to the project bike page so you can see this project bike and all the other stuff we've done to it besides just these LED lights. So again, these are Denali DM LED lights for the Tenere 700, and we've also installed the Denali lighting kit or the mounting bracket that they make specifically for the Tenere 700. So it's real nice, clean install on these bikes. Now, if you're not familiar with Denali lights, they're real high quality LED lights, super popular in the adventure bike segment. Dual sport bikes, off-road bikes, stuff like that. They make a variety of different auxiliary LED lights. They make LED turn signals and stuff like that. What we're trying to do for this bike, trying to accomplish a couple things. First off, we want to make the bike a little bit more visible going down the road, for oncoming traffic. Bike already has a super bright headlight, so that's a nice thing. We've got our LED front turn signals installed in our Zeta Armor handguards, and those are on as running lights. So we've got, pretty decent amount of light on the front of the bike, but wanted to get some additional LED lights on it to just make the bike even more visible. And then also, if we get caught out after dark on the trail or out on the back roads or whatever, we wanted some additional LED lighting to light the road up and the trail up and stuff like that. So that's kind of what we're trying to do on this. Denali makes a bunch of different styles and sizes of LED lights. We went with the DM model for this bike, and then they make, a bunch of different sizes and styles of LED lighting. So check the video description below. I'll link you over to their website, so you can get more info. So we went with the DMs. Which is the smallest of their lights, but they are super bright. I didn't see a need for anything larger on this bike. So some details on the lights themselves. High intensity Cree LEDs, so they're very bright, and that's real high quality from an LED standpoint. Waterproof construction. I guess you can actually submerge these in water, and they're completely waterproof. The wiring harness itself is waterproof, so these are going to be really durable, for off-road riding in the rain and stuff like that. Corrosion-proof bezels. They're made out of like a polycarbonate material, so it's not going to rust or fade or corrode or anything like that. Some nice features of these lights. They have what they call their TriOptic multi-beam system. Now, what that is, inside the packaging, they give you a couple different lenses for the lights that you can swap in and out. And depending on how you have those lenses installed, you can kind of customize the pattern of the beam coming out of the light, and I'll kind of show you on their box here. So you can do a spot beam, a flood beam, or kind of an in-between hybrid beam, and that's all based on how you have the lenses installed in them. So you can kind of customize it to suit the type of riding you're doing or how you want the light to be. I've got it on the spot mode right now for our setup, and I kind of like that. So it kind of shoots the beam further down the trail, and it's kind of a narrower beam. And then they've got that flood beam, which is not going to go down the trail quite as far, but it'll light things up to the sides better. And then there's kind of an in-between hybrid mode. So that's a really nice feature, in my opinion. You can really sort of customize the lights, you know, just by swapping those lenses in and out. We've done the clear lenses. You can also get these in an amber lens if you want. Some people prefer that amber colored lens, so that's an option as well. So let me, and one other thing I'll mention, I did mention they have a mounting kit specifically for the Tenere 700, bolts up underneath the headlight and allows you to mount the lights. So you basically get a pair of the lights with this kit, you get the wiring harness, and then you get a on-off switch for your handlebar. So I'll talk about that. So let me turn them on here real quick so you can kind of see what they look like when they're on. They're really bright. It's kind of hard to tell here on camera, but very bright LEDs. So the way we have them installed right now, they're either off based on that handlebar switch or they're full intensity brightness. These have something they call their data dim LED dimming technology built in. And when you buy these, you can get an additional controller. It's called the dual intensity controller. I think it's like an extra $60 or something like that. And it's wired in when you wire these lights in as part of the wiring harness. And what it allows you to do is adjust the brightness level. And we're definitely going to install that controller on this bike, because right now, the way I have this set up, you know, you're either off or you're full bright, and they're probably a little bit too bright to be riding around in traffic. You know, I've had a couple cars flash me, you know. People have different opinions on that. Some people say, hey, you know, I want the bike to be visible, so I want them to be super bright. But I think they're just a little bit too bright probably. So I've been riding the bike around with them off most of the time. And then a couple times I've been out at night, I'll flip them on when there's no traffic just to light things up a little bit better. But if you do that dual intensity controller, if you wire that in when you wire these up, it basically allows you to adjust the brightness of those LED lights with your high-low beam switch. So when you have your low beams on, like when you're riding during the day, these would then be at half brightness, so they wouldn't be quite this bright. So then I think it would be acceptable to ride around in traffic because they're not going to be quite as bright. They're going to make you more visible on the road. And then, you know, if you're out at night or there's no traffic around and you're running with your high beams on, then they're going to be at full brightness like they are now. So to me, that's kind of the ideal way to go. So if you go with these lights from Denali, I would probably definitely recommend that dual intensity controller. It's only like I said, an extra like $60, I think. So I think it's definitely worth it. They also offer something called a dial dim lighting controller, which is a little bit more expensive. I don't think we'll do it, but it gives you an additional handlebar switch, I believe, that allows you to really kind of fine tune the brightness on these, almost like a dimmer switch on your lights in your house, so you can kind of really adjust the brightness. I don't think I need that much adjustability. I think I just want either half bright or full bright. I think that would be ideal. Let's see, what else? I think that's about it. So if you're looking for, you know, auxiliary LED lighting for your Tenere 700, definitely give these Denalis a look. I think the way they mount up is nice. The way Denali offers that specific mounting kit for the Tenere, I don't think you can go wrong with these. So again, check the video description down below for details on these. If you found the video helpful, definitely give us a like. If you want to see more videos on the Tenere 700, subscribe to the channel. Try to do a video every now and then with product reviews and, you know, just details on our project bike. And again, check that video description for links over to this project bike as well as information on these lights. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I try to monitor the comments. We also have an email address on the website. That's probably the easiest way to get a hold of us. You know, shoot us an email, we'll get back to you. And I think that's it for now. Again, it's the Denali DM TriOptic LED lights for the Yamaha Tenere 700. Again, it's Brett from SRmoto. Thanks for watching.